There was a time when voices rang in open streets where dreamers sang. The morning light, the colors wide, a hopeful flame we held with pride. No one believed that truth could fall or silence creep behind the wall. But darkness doesn't rush or shout. It waits for light to flicker out.
They branded truth a traitor's game and painted every fact with shame. Fake news they cried and crowds believed, while honest hearts grew more deceived. They mocked the ones who dared to warn, it's just a phase, don't be forlorn. But every laugh that eased the fear helped blind the eyes that once saw clear. They changed the judges one by one until the rule of law was gone. The Senate silenced stage and script, democracy began to slip. They bent the rules to fit their will and called it justice standing still. Elections rigged behind the scenes while speaking truth was deemed obscene. They never saw the fire rise behind the smiles and whispered lies. They turned their backs, dismissed the signs, and called the silence something kind. They took them first in dead of night. No trial, no charge, just vanished light. They called them threats, they called them stains, and shipped them off in silent trains. Camps far away behind a wall where no one cared and none would call. They weren't like us, the people's side, then looked away as justice died. They never saw the fire rise behind the smiles and whispered lies. They watched the truth dissolve in smoke and laughed while justice slowly broke. Then came the war, both cold and flame. No one was safe, no soul the same. The streets ran red, the skies turned gray, and truth itself was burned away. The death of men like plots were hushed, the final voices ground to dust. And when they came to take the rest, no one remained to protest. We saw it coming, clear as day, but still we chose to look away. The fire rose, the silence grew, and no one left to speak it through. The ashes fell like poison snow on every home we used to know. Freedom didn't die in screams, it faded out in broken dreams. We failed to see the light grow thin, while shadows crept their way back in. But even in the poison rain, one fragile seed survived. drew hope with trembling hand. A spark returned to scorched out land. They planted truth in poisoned ground and watered it with tears they found. And from the pain a sprout was born, so fragile yet it faced the storm. The garden grew with care and will, though ghosts of silence lingered still. They built anew with scarred old hands and swore to guard these fragile lands.
But even now, behind the light, the old dark whispers every night. It waits for hearts to look away, for walls to crack, for truth to sway. So tend the flame and raise your voice. Democracy is not a choice, it's something fought for breath by breath, or lost again to quiet death.